Boris Johnson plans to resign in 6 months because of lingering coronavirus health problems, according to Dominic Cummings' father-in-law. Yo, my mate's dad heard down at the pub that his buddy's sister heard that Boris is going to quit in like 6 months. This is what British politics sounds like sometimes. This is frankly the biggest game of telephone I've ever seen published. Dominic Cummings' father-in-law, Humphrey Wakefield, reportedly told a woman interviewed by the Times of London that the Prime Minister would quit early next year over lingering health problems caused by the coronavirus. So to make that clear, Boris Johnson's advisor's wife's father told a woman who told a newspaper, which was then reported on by another newspaper, that Boris plans to resign. I don't agree with the UK government on much, but I'm not surprised they said it's bullshit. Being Britain's Prime Minister is a lot like teaching defense against the dark arts at Hogwarts, quitting just in time not to take the blame for Brexit. So the father-in-law of someone on Johnson's staff told someone else that got interviewed? This sounds like a game of telephone. Someone who bumped into someone's father-in-law told me he's quitting. Is this journalism now? A good excuse to cover for the fact he took the job on and it's overwhelmed him and he's realizing he's a fucking clueless plank. See, my grandma's cousin's dog believes I disappear when I go behind the couch. So, clearly, I do. Seriously, that is so far away from a source they could barely set up a satellite call. Bullshit. Everything I know about this guy suggests that people will have to rip power out of his cold dead hands. Consider the source. Business Insider is right about as often as the Mirror or the Sun. Don't you think he looks tired? Which puppet will Dominic install next? Removed. So just enough time to hand us the patriotic hard Brexit but not enough time to deal with the fallout. Go figure. This is the best TLDR I could make. Original, https://www. Business Insider. .com/Dominic Cummings' father-in-law Boris Johnson will resign February 2020-8, reduced by 77%. I'm a bot. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson plans to stand down in 6 months' time because of lingering health problems caused by the coronavirus, the father-in-law of his closest aide Dominic Cummings, has reportedly said. The Times of London Diary reported a conversation between Sir Humphrey Wakefield, father of Cummings' wife Mary, and Anna Silverman last week, in which he is alleged to have revealed that Johnson would resign early next year due to the lasting effects of his time in intensive care. Johnson has been UK Prime Minister for just over a year after succeeding Theresa May as Conservative Party leader in July last year. Extended summary, http://np. Reddit. com/r/Boris_Johnson_plans_in_6 months_because/FAQ, http://np. Reddit. com/r/auditoldra/comments/31b9fm/FAQ_auditoldra_bot/version 2. 02-519188TL, DRS so far, feedback, http://np. Reddit. com/message/compose, 2=%23 auditoldra PMs and comments are monitored, constructive feedback is welcome. Top keywords, Johnson #1 prime #2 minister #3 time #4 year #5. Yes, but does Boris know this yet? Don't you think he looks tired? Yeah, well, my father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate says it ain't going to happen. My source tells me Boris Johnson is going to sign up for Manchester City as the new goalkeeper next week. Just ask my mate's dad's co-worker's sister's mother-in-law. Well, the clusterfuck of a no-deal Brexit will be through by then, so all Boris has left to do is collect the money he's bet against the UK economy with all his cronies, and retire. Why the fuck would he want to stick around and deal with the cleanup? Translation, Dominic Cummings plans to have Boris Johnson resign in 6 months, according to Dominic Cummings. Setting expectations. In 6 months Boris resigns amid poor health. Lingering coronavirus health problems. The struggle of a man who has, literally, sacrificed his health, his life, his future to secure what is best for Britain. He would stay longer and do more, raise the game. Take more on the chin. Strive to greater and greater things. Deliver that Brexit which everybody knows he is capable of. But, alas, failing health. The night sweats and the failing eyesight. He came back too early and his health failed because of that. He never recovered. He literally delivered all he could despite being, effectively, still incapacitated by COVID-19. His single greatest relief is that he has not died, because, like tens of thousands of others, he could have died. He could have died for us. He would like to remain in Downing Street to fight the election in 2024, but health, a horse returned to saddle too soon. Broken for the country he loves so much. If you believe that, you probably voted for Brexit. British Conservatives sure do love creating messes then resigning so they can hire a new one who will do the same when their polling is favorable. Holy fucking shit. It's amazing how one can be so callous about a health disaster. Until it lands at one's front door. He won't resign. He will replace himself with Gary Busey and no one will know the difference. He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy who knows this kid who's going with the girl who saw Ferris Boris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. I guess it's pretty serious. Does anyone remember the Doctor Who episode when he tells Harriet Jones he can bring her down with just 6 words? He then whispers to her aide, "Don't you think she looks tired?" Seems to be this is a 2020 version of that. Don't you think he looks tired? For those who think this is good news. This means we'll likely end up with Michael Gove or, God forbid, Priti Patel. Or even more dangerously, Rishi Sunak, so they can pretend to be modernized and reformed. So conveniently in charge just long enough to guarantee no deal, and then skip off into the sunset to make mad bank as the disaster capitalist he always was. He'll be forced to resign around then anyway, as will be at peak no-deal Brexit madness. Sounds like bollocks to me, but maybe he's in the know. Boris strikes me as a guy who thinks consequences are something that happens to other people. The father-in-law of the chief advisor. WTF. How is that a reputable source? Resigning for health reason just as no-deal Brexit should hit the pan would make a lot of sense for Boris Johnson. But I don't believe this. I want to believe the resign part, but do hope he isn't suffering from the COVID part. Wouldn't surprise me. Get out before the reality of Brexit sinks in and you can duck the blame. The UK is losing PMs left and right. It's annoying to think that the virus would be over, or close enough to over, by now if people could just not be dumbass and actually stay in their homes for just 2 to 3 weeks. My best friend had the Rona, but beat it simply by staying at home for 2 weeks. At this rate it's just natural selection. On the bright side we lose all of the idiots. But it's just the flu, bro. And just get out there and go back to work. Fuck shutdowns and masks. No big deal if you get sick, you'll get over it. Leopard ate his own face. Take a big shit on the UK, then run away. Sounds like Trump and the good old USA. I bet they both end up in Russia. No way a man like him gives up power after it took him decades to get here. Coronavirus complications would make the perfect cover for getting out of a job which you realize you are completely and totally incompetent at. Dark Helmet, I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Lone Star, so what does that make us? Dark Helmet, absolutely nothing. Which is what you are about to become. Probs, nobody will see this, but I used to work for Sir Humphrey and this will be bullshit. He always bullshits all the time. According to Dominic Cummings' third cousin, twice removed, Boris Johnson plans to colonize Mauritius and relocate 10 Downing Street there. Ha 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 ha, you stupid fat fuck.